couple things I want to address about the calculator. When you run a test, remember it's the stat button, and this is the key that you're going to use for entering data and so forth, and it's the key you've been using most of the course. If I go over to test, remember a z-test is when I know the population standard deviation. That's not going to happen very often. In fact, in the real world it never happens. That's theoretical. I'm going to run a z-test, however, and I've got the data put in. I'm going to go down and I'm selecting less than. So make sure the direction of the test is selected appropriately by looking at the alternative. Now when I hit calculate, look at my p-value. It's very, very close to 1. Most of the time that means you selected the wrong direction. Not always, but that is a pretty strong evidence supporting the null. And oftentimes you probably wouldn't test if you were thinking that the data is supporting the null very well. Yeah, I may not do that. So I'm going to run and change the direction. And so that was finding area under the curve to the left. The calculator will automatically, when I go to the right, subtract that from 1. So you should get not something close to 1, but something very far from 1. And take a look at the p-value. This e-6 is from algebra. It has a meaning. Some people will report this p-value as 5. That 5 is a whole number. A p-value is a percentage. A percentage is something that is less than 1. So I'm going to write that number down here on a piece of paper, and let's go ahead and take a look at what this number means. This is not a p-value of 5. I'm going to kind of truncate it here and just go to the -6. This is not a p-value of 5. This is a p-value of 5 or 5%, because you must move the decimal too. This E is telling you something. That is scientific notation. And it's saying this is a very small number. You need to move the decimal 6 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to the left. Now look how small that number is. Much different than 5%. This is a very small number. So when you read the p-value, don't just take the first digit. You have to look to see if there's a scientific notation behind it. A p-value, if you go back and look at this test that we ran earlier, and I'm going to change the direction. If you take a look at this, notice the decimal place. This would be a p-value very supportive of the null hypothesis at 99%. So again, you have to take a look at if you have scientific notation or not.